Hey guys, it's Miss Sam, and we are going to be talking about Because of Winn, Dixie this week. So, our study skill, the genre is realistic fiction, and our comprehension skill that we're going to be focusing on is sequencing. So, realistic fiction just means that the characters speak and act like real people. The story describes real life problems and events, and the outcomes or problem resolution seems to be reasonable. So, it could really happen. The summary of Winn-Dixie. Moving to a new town can be hard, and making new friends can be even harder. With the help of her dog, Winn-Dixie, Opal is able to get to know Miss Franny Block, the local librarian. Miss Block tells Opal an exciting tale about a bear that once wandered into the library. So, our comprehension skill this week is sequencing. Sequencing is the order of events that occur in a story. You can determine the order of events by clue words such as first, next, in the beginning, next, following, after, and finally. Some events may happen at the same time. Other story events, such as flashbacks, are not told in the same order. What do you think it means to be called a know it all? What makes Miss Franny Block sad after telling the story of the bear? Why did Winn-Dixie stand up at the window? In what ways are Opal and Miss Franny alike? What kind of attitude does Amanda Wilkinson have when she comes into the library? So if you've not read the story yet, then these are questions that you could be listening for. If you've already read the story, then these are some questions that you could answer. All right, so here is our big focus. We are going to be focusing on vocabulary today, and then you are going to have a vocabulary quiz one day this week. So let's say it. Memorial. And I want you to say it after me. Memorial. Prideful. Recalls. Peculiar. Grand. Positive. And selecting. Okay, grand means excellent or very good. So somebody might say, you've done a grand job on your cursive writing, which just means that you've done a very good job. Memorial, helping people to remember a person, thing, or event. So this is a memorial that is in Washington, D.C. So it's just a memorial to remember Abraham Lincoln. Now, there are memorials that are in other places, like even in Litchfield. There are some in Kentucky, just helping to remember different things or people or events. Peculiar, strange or unusual. Positive, without a doubt, sure. So you might be sure of something. You might know without a doubt that that is what happened. You are sure that that happened. Prideful means that you are overly proud of oneself or that you are vain. It just means that you are very proud. You're very like boastful of yourself. Recalls, call back to mind or to remember. So you're thinking of things that have happened and you remember them. Selecting, picking out or choosing. So you might be selecting what you want from the menu. You're just choosing what you want. Okay, so now we're going to see if you can figure out what word goes here. You will smell blank odors at the zoo. What kind of odors? Think back to our vocabulary words that we just did. What word goes there? Peculiar. Good job. I hope you can blank your lunch number when you are in line. What do you need to be able to do to your lunch number? Recall. If you said that, good job. Are you really of that answer? Positive. Good job. Do you need help in blank your library books? Selecting. Do you know anyone that acts like a blank person? Prideful. Miss Franny thought that would be a blank idea. Grand. Good job. Have you ever visited the Lincoln what? Memorial. Right. All right. So those are our vocabulary words this week. Um, that's it for today. There was the bell.